Well, Vans as a brand has been sort of the one constant in BMX for all these years. Even, you know, like there's bike brands that have been around throughout the duration, but as far as things that don't produce bikes, Vans has been there since before I started in the late 70s. Well, the encouraging thing about it is I feel like the new crop of young riders think like we did. And there's a lot of ways to look at things, but to the people that got into BMX in the 70s, it was purely about the fun and progressing it and like a group effort to push the sport forward. Well, I've ridden, this will be my 32nd year riding professionally. So I've ridden some like very questionable courses, and sometimes the very questionable ones turn out to be a great event. You just have to deal with the circumstances and you leave with a big smile on your face. Well, a perfect bike lasts about 5 minutes, and then you're like, oh, my brakes aren't working, or oh, I spent this or that. And then often when you're on the bike that's beat up or you jump on a spare, things work out great. So there's so much to riding that is about mental, like your attitude, that those other details are a very small part of it. 1991, when I was on tour with Fuzzy Hall and Pete Carney and Dave Perrick was shooting a video for us. Brad McDonald was shooting for Ride. We took off from San Diego and we rode across the border into Mexico and rode a skate park, smaller than this, but much like this, a cement park in Tijuana. But I'm like, wow, all we had to do was ride across the border to Mexico, eat some really good rolled tacos for lunch, and session a cement skate park. This absolutely rules. Thank you, Guadalajara. Thank you, Vans Mexico. And thank you, BMX, because this is going to be an awesome weekend.